Hello friends, a very good afternoon to all of you and welcome back once again on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. It's good to see all of you once again. I'm Gourav Gupta and today we are going to start with a new series of sessions like I promised you in my last session. So yes, I have taken a session on the previous year trends of SNAP, and in that session we discussed like how to basically plan our studies, what are the different things that we need to do for SNAP in order to score good and clear the cutoff of some of the top colleges. So here I am, like I promised all of you, with a new series that is planned specially for the students who are taking SNAP examination either on 10th of December or 18th of December or 23rd of December, right? So friends, welcome back once again. Varun, Aniket, good afternoon to both of you. So friends, this series is called 100 Most Expected SNAP Questions, and this is part number one for logical reasoning. Yes, so there will be different sessions on general English as well as quantitative ability as far as 100 most expected questions of SNAP is concerned. Okay, so Varun, straight away, you're asking, sir, mostly when I gave SNAP mocks, generally the number of series are asked in logical reasoning and even in quant. So it is possible. Yes, Varun. So if you look at, like, obviously you cannot look at the exact papers, but yes, previously the questions on series have been asked in the section of quant as well as logical reasoning. So that makes this particular area pretty important to study, to practice, and I can say that there is no fixed logic that is used in such questions. So there are different logics. So it will be better if you keep on practicing a lot of questions on sequence and series, and that will help you in getting good score, especially in this area. All right. So friends, good afternoon. Hello everyone. I hope my voice is clearly audible to all of you. All right. So, like I was telling all of you at the beginning of this session a few minutes back, 1 or 2 minutes back, I promised all of you in my last session. First of all, I'll tell you about my last session in which I I basically discussed about the previous year trends of SNAP and what are the major changes, what are the differences between the examination of CAT and SNAP, and how should we be planning our studies for SNAP examination. So yes, I've taken that session a day before yesterday, that is on Monday. So those who have not seen that session, so it is a kind request, please go through that session quickly and you will understand what all things you need to prepare in addition to whatever you have done up till CAT. All right. Now friends, today in this series of sessions, 100 most expected SNAP logical reasoning questions, part number one. I'll be taking you through the different topics and different types of questions that are expected to come in this year paper of SNAP. So definitely, you cannot expect the exact questions, but the topics that I'll be covering, definitely the questions have appeared in the previous year papers of SNAP. Okay. Okay. So Vedant is asking, what should be our ideal attempt in logic section? Vedant, if I'll go as per the level of difficulty of logical reasoning, so first of all, composition of logical reasoning, what type of questions does it have? So I have like in detail discussed about the same thing day before yesterday. Okay, but like since we are talking about the reasoning section, so in reasoning section you will find like majorly two different types of questions. So one is logical reasoning and one is analytical reasoning. So logical reasoning is basically, or like whatever it is, logical and analytical reasoning, this is the entire name of the section. So in this section of reasoning, you will get questions from quant based reasoning such as number and letter series, coding, decoding, direction senses, blood relations, clocks, calendars, cubes, sitting arrangements. Arrangements can be linear or they can be circular. All right. So these are the type of questions that you will find in logical reasoning, okay, or the reasoning section, which I believe are called as quant based reasoning. Then you will also find some questions which are based on verbal reasoning. Okay, so statements, assumptions, arguments, strengthening the argument, weakening the argument, critical reasoning type of questions, syllogisms can also be a part of a reasoning section. So these are the type of questions. All right. Now, in all, we get 25 questions in logical and analytical reasoning section, and like as per my belief, you should be able to attempt at least 21 to 22 questions in logical reasoning section, because the level of difficulty is very low and the questions are not very lengthy, and you can spend on an average 1 minute and finish off with this section. So out of 25 questions, even if you are able to attempt 20 questions with a good accuracy of let's say 90% or 85%. So out of 20, if 17, 18 questions are correct, then you will definitely stand a chance of getting a call from the top colleges like SIBM, Pune and SCM HRD. All right. So that is the answer, detailed answer of your question, Vidhan. Okay, so friends, why Himanshu, why you are writing apologies? What happened? Nothing has happened, Himanshu. So we all are here and we are about to start with this session. Okay, so let us begin with some of the questions of logical reasoning. And I want each and every one of you to be on your toes, because the questions will not be very difficult, right? The questions will not be very difficult. They are pretty logical. Okay, so I am expecting a good response from each and every one of you. Okay, so we'll be conducting this session the same way I have been doing since so many months. Okay, so I'll be putting for like I'll be showing you one question. Okay, we'll be waiting for your answers. In today's session, I'll not be giving more than 45 seconds or maybe 1 minute for every question. This is the time that will be given to us in the actual examination. All right. Fine. So shall we begin with this session? I want to see a yes from all the students who are interested in solving some good questions. Come on, tell me, shall we start with this session? Oh, I'm really sorry. Analogies, yes. Himanshu, I'm really sorry. So my phone is kept a little away from me, so I could not read it clearly. So analogies, yes, it will be a part of reasoning section. I'm really sorry. Thank you, Nihar, for clarifying this. Okay, so friends, let's start with this session. So the first question will appear on your screen. And Varun, like you asked that सीरीज वाले जो क्वेश्चंस होते हैं वो क्वांट में भी होते हैं, रीजनिंग में भी होते हैं. सो विल स्टार्ट विद द क्वेश्चन ऑन सीरीज. सो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन ऑन योर स्क्रीन नाउ. Find the missing number in the given series. So the series is 4, 18, 48, 100, dash 294 and 448. Arpan, my cat was fine, absolutely fine. But it's not my cat that matters. Like I have mentioned a lot of times, it's your examination that matters most for you as well as me. Okay, so I hope your examination was good, and now we need to prepare for next examination. So first question on your screen, quickly give me an answer for this one. Come on, jaldi. थोड़ा सा टफ क्वेश्चन है ये, ठीक है. मैंने बहुत मुश्किल क्वेश्चन से स्टार्ट किया, बट लेट्स सी इफ somebody can answer to this question. All right. Prajwal is the first one to give an answer. Good, Prajwal. Varun has given the same answer. Disha, Aniket. Okay, so what can we do is, like obviously you might have applied different logics to this question. So can you also write the logic that you have used briefly? Thoda sa, just in a single line, please describe the logic that you have used to get the answer for this question. All of you, come on, give me the logic as well. Now, generally, what we see is there can be different people who may apply different logics, okay, but the answer remains the same. So you may use a different approach, I may use a different approach. Both the approaches must lead to a same correct answer. All right. So Pradeep has given one logic. Good. So I am starting with the logic of this question. So I'm writing a few numbers. So how do I approach such questions? I'll also tell you what I generally do in these questions. Okay. So first of all, I look at addition series. So I look at the differences between the consecutive terms. So first difference is 14, then it is 30, then it is 52, and next I don't know. Now 14, 30 and 52. Is there any relation between these numbers? I don't find any relation between these numbers. Okay, 14, 30 and 52. I don't see any relation. Okay. Now next is I try to reach this number 18 using 4. So 4 multiply 4 plus 2. 4 multiply 4 plus 2 is 18. Now from 18, if I want to reach 48, so either I can multiply it by 2 or multiply by 3, add or subtract something, but it is not giving me any kind of logic here. All right. Okay. So now next thing is I'll think of any miscellaneous series. So generally the numbers have relation with the perfect cubes or perfect squares. So keep perfect squares in your mind. So I'll write some perfect squares. Okay. So 1, wait, I'll write some perfect squares. So 1, 4, so 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5, 6, 7, and so on. All right, right. Now 4, which is 2 square, multiplied by 1 is my first number. 9, which is 3 square, multiplied by 2 is my second number. 16, which is 4 square, when multiplied by 3 is the third number. 25, which is 5 square, when multiplied by 4 is the fourth number. All right. So I can clearly see that these are forming a series. So my next number 36, which is 6 square, when multiplied by 5 should result in the correct answer. Okay, so 6 square multiplied by 5, that is 36 multiplied by 5, which is 180, should be the correct answer. So most of you have given a correct answer, and the most important thing is the correct logic that you have used. All right, so question number 1, the correct answer is option A, that is 180. All right, let's quickly move on to the second question. The second question will be comparatively easier than the first one. So second question on your screen, what will be the angle between the hands of a clock at 32 minutes past 4 o'clock? So when the time is 32 minutes past 4 o'clock, what will be the angle between the hour hand and the minute hand of the clock? Quickly give me an answer for this one. All right, yes, any answer? Okay, Ankit, first one, good. No problem, Vishyam. You are late, it's absolutely fine, but quickly get into solving these questions. Okay, good, good. So 65 and 56, these are the two options. Option A bhi aa raha hai kisi ka 54 degrees. So let us look at this one. So the time is 4:32. Now we have a direct formula for finding the angle between the hands. The formula is theta, which is the angle, is equal to 11 by 2m minus 30h, where m is the number of minutes and h is the number of hours in the given time. So directly just apply this formula and you will get the answer in less than 30 seconds. Okay, so 11 by 2 multiplied by 32, the value of m is 32, minus 30 multiplied by 4, 4 is the value of h. Let us simplify this. 176, so 16 into 11 is 176, minus 120, so the correct answer should be equal to 56, and majority of you have given this answer. Perfect. Ankit, formula will be the other way around. So Ankit, carefully, sorry, Amit, you have applied the formula uh, 30h minus 11 by 2m. Yes, that is also the formula, but it is used in a case when minute hand will be before hour hand. Okay. Yes, Varun, this formula was very helpful in MHCT. So I always teach this formula whenever I take lectures on clocks. All right. So you can note down these formulas, and 56 is the correct answer. Let us quickly move on to question number 3. Question number 3 is slightly lengthy, a question on blood relations. So quickly read this one and give me an answer. It's lengthy, but it's very easy. Visham, probably like there might be some technical problem at the end of Nikita ma'am, so that is why GE class did not happen. I also don't have any idea, but definitely the class will happen. It will not be cancelled. It might be rescheduled. Okay. Okay. So A and D. These are the two options. A and D. Cousin and grandmother. Cousin and grandmother very far apart from each other. Cousin at the same level, and sorry, grandmother. Cousin is at the same level and grandmother is 2 levels up. Come on guys, ये क्या आंसर दे रहे हो? Okay, so most of you are going towards D, and some of you, Gaurav Gupta ने B आंसर भी दे दिया है, C आंसर भी दे दिया है. What has happened? Come on. Okay, चलिए देखते हैं. Simple question था. Now Sonika is the mother-in-law of Aisha. So Aisha, if it is here, now Aisha, I don't know if it's a female or male. So mother-in-law, that means spouse's mother. Spouse's mother is Sonika. Now I'll use circle for female and a square box for male. All right. So Aisha's spouse's mother, S-O-N is Sonika, or I'll write S-O-N-I, Sonika. So Sonika is the mother-in-law of Aisha. Aisha, who is the sister-in-law of Rupesh. So sister-in-law of Rupesh, that means Aisha's spouse's sibling will be Rupesh. Okay, and Aisha is the sister-in-law. So I am now clear that the gender of Aisha is female. Aisha's husband's mother is Sonika, and Aisha's husband's sibling is Rupesh. Okay, so up till this point, I have drawn the family tree. Clear? Next, Riyansh is the father of Abhay. अब अभय तो पता नहीं कहाँ है, ठीक है? So this person is Aisha. I'll write it clearly. So A-Y-E is Aisha. Okay, Aisha's husband's mother is Sonika and sibling is Rupesh. Okay, now Riyansh is the father of Abhay. Abhay, I don't know. Abhay is the brother of Rupesh. So Rupesh, यहाँ पे Abhay आ जाएगा. Abhay is the brother of Rupesh, and Riyansh is the father of Abhay. So Riyansh must be the husband of Sonika. Okay. Now, Randhir is the only son of Rupesh. So, Randhir is the son of Rupesh and only son. And Riyansh is the father-in-law of Girja. So, Riyansh, this person is the father-in-law of Girja. So, Girja must be the wife of Rupesh. All right, fine. So, that's it. The diagram is over. Girja is married to Rupesh. This is given. Now, how is Sonika related to Randhir? So Sonika is here and Randhir is here. So definitely Sonika is Randhir's father's mother. So Randhir ke father ki mother hai. So it's clear that it's 2 generation up. So it cannot be cousin, it cannot be sister, it cannot be mother, it can only be grandmother. So grandmother is the only possible answer if you are able to draw this kind of family tree. All right. So the correct answer here is option D. And definitely most of you have given the correct answer. Okay. So let's move on to the next question, question number 4. Question number 4 is again a very simple question on blood relations. If A ampersand B means A is the father of B and A at the rate B means A is the sister of B. So coded relationship. Then which of the following expression means H is the father of M? H is the father of M. Quickly, not difficult question. Amrit, never put a question mark after your answer. ठीक है? Make a habit. Never put a question mark after your answer. All right. Option C. Most of you are saying. चलिए check करते हैं. Now the question statement is H is the father of M. Now इस type के questions में क्या कर सकते हैं? We can like very quickly try to eliminate some of the options. Now H is the father of M, so that means the gender of H should be male. All right, so we'll eliminate all those options in which the gender of H is not male, right? So let us start. So H को पकड़ लेते हैं. So H at the rate P. So H at the rate P means H is the sister of P. So if H is the sister of P, H cannot be father of anyone. So option A is eliminated. Similarly, H at the rate K. H is the sister of K. Eliminated. And at the end, I am unable to determine the gender of H. P is the sister of H. Now P is the sister of H, but H का gender समझ में नहीं आएगा. So possibly I can eliminate this and just check option C which is left. H ampersand K. H is the father of K. K is the sister of P. P is the sister of M. So these are siblings. So H will also be the father of M. Very clear answer. Option C is the correct one. Okay. So I hope you understood the way I eliminated. I made the procedure a little faster to get the answer. All right. So H is the father of M. H has to be a male. I eliminated all those options, which clearly tells me that H is a female. I eliminated those options. I was left with last 2 options only. Option C check kiya and that became the answer. Okay. I hope we are clear. All right. Now, before we'll go to the next question, question number 5, we have plenty of questions in this session. Okay, don't worry. So I want each and every one of you to take a small break of 5 seconds, go back and quickly like this session. Come on, press the like button. There are around 80 students and only 30 plus 30 odd likes. So take 5 seconds out from your precious time. Yes, I know that all of you are liking this session, but you have to show your love by pressing the like button. Come on, go for it. All right, so let's continue. I'll not force you to like this session. I'll just request all of you. So let us continue with the next question, question number 5. Okay, so V Shyam is asking, sir, in nephew and niece, who is male and who is female? Always confusing. Arey yaar, yaad kar lo na. Nephew is male and niece is female. So nephew is male and the other one, niece, is female. Okay, difference between cousins and nephews or niece. Arey yaar, cousin is at the same level, at the same generation. Nephew or niece are the son or the daughter of my sibling. So मेरी sister या मेरे brother का son my sister's or my brother's son will be the nephew, and my sister's or my brother's daughter will be the niece. Okay, so they are very different because they lie in different generations, right? All right, चलिए next आगे चलते हैं. Question number 5 on your screen. In a code language, SICK is written as JBHR. How will CURE, cure, be written in the same language? Come on, quickly, quickly. Should not be taking more than 30 seconds for this one. Any answer? Okay, nice. So most of you are giving option B as the answer. Okay, now it will always be suggestible, it will always be good if you know, if you remember the number equivalents of these alphabets. Okay, so I'll quickly mention the number equivalents: 19, 9, 3, 11. Okay, then J is 10, 2, 8, and 18. Now you start from 19, 19 minus 1 is 18. So from the first alphabet, what has been done is -1, and then it is sent to the last place. Or you can say that from all these alphabets, 1 is subtracted and it is reversed. Okay, right? Got the logic? 9 minus 1 is 8. 3 minus 1 is 2. 11 minus 1 is 10. So same thing should be done with cure. So CURE. So C minus 1 is B, which will be kept at the end. Now there is no need to check the entire one. If you'll go to the options, there is only one option which has B at its end. So now you can select option B and move on to the next question. Okay, so इस question में क्या करना है? पूरा complete करने की जरूरत नहीं है. C -1 is B. Just check B among the options at the last place and mark your answer. So option B is the correct answer. Okay, right? Even if you'll check the entire one, U से पहले वाला alphabet क्या होता है? Yes, U is 21. So U से पहले T, and then R से पहले Q, and E से पहले D. So D, Q, T, B should be the complete answer, but there is no need to write the equivalents for all these alphabets. Okay, let's move on to question number 6 very quickly. How many triangles are there in the figure given below? Now for any such figure like this, there is no technique as such, there is no formula as such. You just need to count the number of triangles very carefully. Okay, yes Charu, we could do that, but that might not always be the logic. Here it was simply -1, -1, -1, -1. It may also be possible -1, -2, -3, -4 अगर होता तो ये हम नहीं कर पाते. जो like whatever you suggested, we could not do that thing. Okay, okay. Ankit says 11. 11, 10. Okay, some of you are saying 10 and some are saying 11. Okay, so let me start counting. So first of all, with the smallest of the triangles: 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so these are the 4 smallest of triangles, right? Now with the combination of any figures, let's point out. So right now, up till now, 4 triangles are already made. Okay. Now moving ahead, this is another triangle, 5. All right. Then bigger one, 6. All right. Then on the other side, 7. Am I clear? So 7 हो चुके हैं अभी तक. Now this is the next one. I'm drawing with red color, 8. And then this is 9th. All right. And finally, this is 10th. So in total, I can find only 10 triangles in this figure. Not 8, not 9, or not 11. There are 10 triangles in this figure. Okay. So people who have given 10 as the answer, they are absolutely correct. Wonderful. Good. चलिए आगे चलते हैं. Question number 7. You just need to be very careful while finding the triangles here. Okay. So next question, question number 7 on your screen now. Now question of directions. Quickly, a wonderful question this is. So A starts from his house and moves 80 meters towards west. Then he moves, this is a very important move. Then he moves 100 root 2 meters towards southeast. From this point, he moves 180 meters towards west and takes a left and stops after moving 20 meters further. Find the distance of A from the starting point. Now be careful in drawing the figure of this question. Any answer? Alright, so Himanshu and Gaurav, 2 answers, D and B. Excuse me. Nice, a lot of you are getting the answers now. Great. So let me start drawing the figure here. So A starts from his home. So let's say this is the point that represents the house of A. So I'll point this as H and moves 40 meters towards west. Sorry, 80 meters towards west. So this length 80 meters is towards west and now he is at this point. So if I'll go for the conventional directions, north, south, west and east, these are the 4 directions I have written on the right hand side. Yashveer, it's a bouncer for you. So Yashveer, have a look at it. Okay? I'm solving it very slowly so that you will understand each and every point. Right? Now, I'll leave this question at this point and we'll come towards another concept of right angled triangles. Okay? Now tell me one thing. All of you, if this length AB is 20 meters and BC is also 20 meters and this is a right angle triangle, then what will be the length of AC? What will be the length of AC? Quickly give me this answer. AB is 20 and BC is 20 in this right angle triangle. So what will be the length of AC? All of you, very quickly. Good, Amrit, very good. So this is the right angle triangle, right? This is a right isosceles triangle. And in this case, the length of AC will be equal to 20 under root 2. All right, 20 under root 2 ho jayegi length. Am I clear? Also, I can say that this will be a 45, 45, 90 degree triangle. Fine. Also, if I'll ask you that, fine, instead of 20, if I'll say that both AB and AC are X and X, so this will be X under root 2, definitely. All right. So now we'll be using this type of triangle in this question. Okay. Now, from the point this person has reached, he moves 100 under root 2 towards southeast direction. Now, southeast direction will be this direction, and he will start moving 100 under root 2. Okay. So, tell me all of you one thing. When this person has reached a point that crosses this line, okay, I'll write the names of these points. So, let's say P and Q. Okay, so if PH is 80, what will be the length of HQ? What will be the length of HQ in this case? If this is 45 degrees, this is 45 degrees. So HQ will also be 80 and PQ ka length kitna hoga? It will be 80 under root 2. So the moment this person reaches the line HQ, okay, this person has covered only 80 under root 2 distance out of 100 root 2. So this person will cross this line, okay, and will cover another 20 under root 2 distance, okay. And now you can say that this length will be equal to 20 and 20. Am I clear to each and every one of you? This is a simple concept of right angle triangles. Okay, so I have drawn this figure entirely for you, right? Now, after reaching this point, from this point, what he did was, so this person has reached this point, right? Let's call this point as R. So from this point, he moves 180 meters towards west. So 180 meters on the left hand side. So 20 meters yahan pe cover karega. Okay. From point R, he will move 180 meters towards left hand side. All right. ठीक है. So R से left की तरफ चलना शुरू करेगा. So 20 meters up till this point, and then another 160 meters this person will cover. Okay. And then he takes a left. That means he will start moving downwards, walks for 20 meters, and he will stop. Okay, so Gaurav, I'll explain it again. Okay, now look at the question. A starts from his house and moves 80 meters towards west. So this is the portion 80 meters. Okay, then he moves 100 root 2 towards southeast direction. Now southeast direction will be this direction. Okay, will be this direction. Now since I have already taken an example of this triangle, which is a right isosceles triangle. So if the person has one of the lengths is 80 meters, then this portion will also be 80 meters. And from P to Q, he will cover only 80 root 2, but it has to cover 100 root 2. So this person will cross the line and will reach up till point R, after covering another 20 root 2 distance, this portion. Okay, after covering another 20 root 2 distance. Okay, now if QR is 20 root 2, then this length QS will be 20 and RS will also be 20. Again, using the example of right isosceles triangle. Okay, clear? Now, moving ahead from point R. Now from point R, the person moves 180 meters towards west. Okay, west is on the left hand side. So 180 meters, pehle 20 meters cover karega and then another 160 meters. After reaching this point, 20 meters towards left, and this is the final point at which this person has reached. Okay, now we have to find the distance between H, the original point, and this point. So H and let's say I'll put it as K. H and K के बीच का distance find out करना है. All right. So now you can find the answer. Vertically total कितना distance cover किया गया है? So look at the figure on the right hand side. I'm drawing it again. So if I say that this is point H from where the person started, नीचे आया, and this is the final point K where the person has stopped. So total vertical distance कितना है? Vertical distance is 80 plus 20 plus 20. 80 plus 20 plus 20, that is 120 meters the person has traveled vertically. Okay, horizontally towards left hand side the person has traveled 160. So apply Pythagoras theorem and you will get the length or the distance between H and K. Okay, so yes, Amrit, vertically 120 and horizontally it is 160. Apply Pythagoras theorem on these two numbers and you will easily get the answer. So what should be the answer in this case? What should be the final answer? The final answer will be yes. Dexter, absolutely correct. 160 will be the horizontal distance. And the final answer, apply Pythagoras theorem on these numbers and 200 will be the final answer for this question. Okay, all right. So 200, that is option B. Option B will be the correct answer. Right? Let's move on towards next question, question number 8. Now question number 8 on calendars, easy question. Come on, if 29 March 1985 was a Friday, then which day of the week was on 27th of June 1991? Quickly, 30 seconds, not more than that. The logic that we use here is finding the number of odd days. So Varun says Wednesday and Amrit says Friday. So two answers up till this point. Okay, so let's have a look at it. Now the concept is to find out the number of odd days. So first of all, I'll travel between these two dates. In the month of March, after 29th March, there are 2 days which are left. Okay, so for March, I'll write 2 because after 29 March, there are only 2 days left. So this is for the month of March. Now for the month of April. So in April, there are a total of 30 days. 30 when divided by 7, the remainder is 2. So I'll keep on writing the remainders simultaneously. So this is for April. Then for May, the number of days is 31. When divided by 7, the remainder is 3. And for the month of June, the number of days is 27. I have to go up till 27 of June. So 27 when divided by 7, 27 when divided by 7, remainder is 6. So these are the number of odd days. Okay. Now look at 2, 2 and 3. They will add up to 7. 7 will become a 0. Okay, so every 7 will be considered as a 0 because after every 7 days the day will repeat. So the number of odd days here is 6. So keep 6 separately. Okay, now let's look at the number of years. So from 1985 to 1991, the total number of years that we have added is 6. Okay, 6 years, out of which there is 1 leap year and 5 normal years. Corresponding to 1 leap year, there are 2 odd days. Corresponding to 5 normal years, there is 1 odd day. So total number of odd days will be 2 plus 5, which is a 7, which can also be nullified now. Okay, so total number of odd days will be equal to 6 only. So Friday में 6 add कर दो. Friday plus 6 will give you a Thursday. Alright, so Thursday, option A will be the final answer for this question. And yes, some of you have given a correct answer. Alright, so Thursday definitely is a correct answer for this question. Right? Let's move on to question number 9. Select the letter that will replace the question mark in the following series. So letter series is the next type of question. Now, while solving this question, the students who haven't pressed the like button, please do that quickly. If you're liking this session, if you want me to bring some more sessions like this, keep liking the sessions that we are taking. Now, this one is not at all difficult. All right, Amrit, good. Angish. So two people who have given the answer as option D. Yashveer says option C. Okay. Now this is basically an alternate series. So I'm marking some alphabets and we'll have a look at only these alphabets that I have marked. So B, C, E, H, and then a question mark, right? Now there is no alphabet between B and C. There is one alphabet between C and E. There are two alphabets between E and H. So B and C consecutive. Then after that, D is dropped. Okay. And then E has come. After that, F and G are dropped. H has come. So now I have to drop three alphabets. I, J, and K. So L will be the final answer. So the correct answer for this question should be option D, that is L. Okay, a very simple one. Question number 10 on your screen now. All of you, please do like this session. 90 plus students are watching and only 70 likes. Come on. Now 6 students A, B, C, D, E, F are sitting in a row. So a question based on linear arrangements. Not necessarily in the same order, and all of them are facing north. At least 2 people are sitting on both sides of B and C. A and F are at the ends. D is sitting to the immediate right of F. Who is sitting to the left of A? Okay, so give your answer as the option number A, B, C, or D. Write your answer as option number or the way Amrit has written the answer. Please write your answer as an option number A, B, C, D. Okay, Charu. All right, simple question. So there are 6 students facing north. First statement says that at least 2 people are sitting on both sides of B and C. So that means B and C are sitting in the middle, like at these 2 middle seats, number 3 or number 4. They can take any of the places. Okay, so B and C are sitting at the middle 2 chairs. A and F are sitting at the ends. So A or F, and at the end F or A, right? D is sitting to the immediate right of F. Now at the remaining 2 chairs, D or E will sit. Okay, but they are saying that D is sitting to the immediate right of F. Now, if F is sitting at the last chair, then no person will be on the immediate right of F. So that means F has to sit at chair number 1. So F has to sit at chair number 1 and D is sitting to the immediate right of F. D will come here. E will be sitting at chair number 5 and A will be sitting at chair number 6. Okay, so who is sitting to the left of A? Now to the left of A, E is sitting. So the correct answer will be option D. Such an easy question. Okay. Now friends, try to increase your speed, right? When you are solving these questions, try to increase your speed. On an average, like the questions that I'm taking are not very difficult. So on an average, you should not be taking more than 45 seconds to solve these questions. Okay? So let's move on to the next question. Question number 11. Now Pranav, इस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस में अगर लेफ्ट ऑफ ए बोला हुआ है तो वी विल कंसिडर इमीडिएट लेफ्ट ऑफ ए. ठीक है? Now, if the code for driver is 74, spirit 89, then how will rename be coded as? Yes, Sandhya, almost daily basis. Almost. So on some days there will be a session on maths, quant, reasoning. There might be a session on English, general English as well. But I'll be giving you very important information. Like starting from today, this evening, 30th of November, starting today, daily at 7 o'clock, we'll be conducting last lap to SNAP and IFT at 7 o'clock up till 9th of December. So 7 o'clock on daily basis, you can catch us live on the YouTube channel or the application of BYJU'S Exam Prep. Okay, with a live session on the last lap to SNAP and IFT daily 7 o'clock. Okay, so any answers for this? Okay, so let me write the number equivalents of all the alphabets used in driver. So 4, 18, 9, 22, 5 and 18. All right, let us calculate their sum. So 40, 50, 60, 62, 71, 76. 76 is the sum and the code is 74. Fine. Let us check for the another example that is given in the question. Spirit. Spirit, the number equivalents are 19, 16, 9, 18, 9 and 20. So let me add 35, 44, 62, 71, 91. 91 is the sum, and the code is 89. So now it is clear that the code is obtained by subtracting 2 from the sum of the number equivalents of all the alphabets, right? So now let's do the same thing with the question that they have asked, rename. So rename 18, 5, 14, 1, 13, and 5. So adding them, 18 and 5, 23, 37, 38, 51, 56. So 56 is the sum, minus 2, that is 54 should be the answer. So yes, correct answer is absolutely option C. Okay, so option C is the correct answer. बहुत simple logic था, बहुत straightforward logic था. Let's quickly move on to question number 12. Question number 12 थोड़ा सा लेंदी है बट बहुत इजी क्वेश्चन है. Now, 4 friends, Aman, Neeraj, Sandeep, and Jeevan, gone on a picnic together. Aman bought 8 pranthas and 5 samosas. Neeraj brought 7 samosas and 12 kachoris. Sandeep brought 4 kachoris, 8 jalebis. Jeevan 12 jalebis, 4 pranthas for the picnic. Sandeep and Jeevan divide and share everything both brought with all of them equally. Find the difference between the total number of food items that Aman and Neeraj have after sharing took place. Now, Vedant, you are asking what will be discussed in last lab. So, Vedant, I'll just give you an idea about today's lecture. So, today at 7 o'clock in the evening, I'll be taking the session and we'll be taking on questions on algebra. Okay. So, today's topic of discussion will be algebra. So, I'll be discussing some of the formulas. I'll start with some of the important formulas of algebra and we'll take up some of the questions from algebra topic. Okay. So today at 7 o'clock in the evening, you all can catch me live with a session on algebra, last lab to SNAP and IFT. So any answer for this one? Ankita says option D. Solar Rajan says 4. Okay. All right, so let's keep writing at the bottom of the screen what they have brought. So Aman has brought 8 parathas and 5 samosas. So let me change it. So 8 parathas and 5 samosas. All right. Neeraj has got 7 samosas, 12 kachoris. Sandeep, 4 kachoris and 8 jalebis. And finally, Jeevan has got 12 jalebis and 4 parathas. Fine. Done. Now, Sandeep and Jeevan divide and share everything they both brought with all of them equally. So what they did was, whatever they have got, whatever these two have got, they shared it equally with all of them. Now what we have to find is, find the difference between the total number of food items that Aman and Neeraj have after sharing took place. So Aman, right now total number of items he has is 13 and Neeraj has 19. Now after sharing took place, both of them will receive equal number of items. So let's say Aman and Neeraj, both of them receive XX items each. Still, after this division took place, the difference between Aman and Neeraj will remain same as it was at the beginning. Okay, so since they both will be receiving equal number of articles, and we just have to find out the difference between the total number of articles that they have after the sharing took place. Okay, so before sharing and after sharing, the difference between their number of articles will be same, as they will receive equal items. Okay, so the difference originally was 19 minus 13, that was 6. So after sharing took place, again the difference will be 6. So there is no need to do the division, and you can save your time on this question. All right, so that was question number 12. Now let's move on towards the next set of questions. So next question comes in a set of 2. Okay, so there are 2 questions related to this. Read this question and then read the common set of information, and then I'll take you to the questions. So directions for question number 13 and 14 are on your screen. Read the information carefully and answer the questions that follow. 3 friends, Krish, Adam and Brett, answered a question: who among you is a bowler? With the following statements. So each one of them has given 3 statements as an answer to the question, who among you is a bowler? Krish said, I am the bowler. Adam is the batsman. I am the alternator. Adam says, Brett is the all-rounder. Krish is not the bowler. I am the liar. Brett says, I am not the batsman. Adam is not the batsman. Krish is the liar. After that, we know exactly one of them is a bowler, one is a batsman, and one is an all-rounder. Further, one of the boys always speaks truth, one always lies, and one alternates between truth and lie in his successive statements. All right. So this is the entire information that is given in front of you. I'll stay on this information for next 1.5 minutes, and will take you to question number 13 and 14. Okay. Now take your time. I am giving you 1 minute, and then I'll take you to both the questions together. Okay. I'll take you to both the questions together. Question number 13 and 14. So please stay calm. Don't write anything in the chat box. So interpret whatever you can using the information that is given. Jemshri, you're asking, will there be sessions for NMAT? NMAT के लिए sessions like we have already conducted earlier. So now we'll be conducting sessions on SNAP, IFT and ZAT only. So whenever you want, tell me, I'll take you to the questions. Whenever you are ready, just tell me, just write yes in the chat box, and then I'll take you to the questions. All right. So plenty of you have written a yes. So let me take you to the 2 questions, and then I'll come back to this information. So question number 13 is, which statement or statements made by Adam is or are true? All the 3, first and third, second, none of the above. Which statements made by Adam is or are true? I'll take you back to the question. Adam. Just give me answer for the first question only this one. Do not look at this. Okay, fine. You have given the answers. Now, second question. Who among the following is a bowler? Who among the following is a bowler? Who among the following is a bowler? Is it Krish? Is it Adam? Or is it Brett? Who among the following is a bowler? All right. Fine. So let's move back to the common set of information and have a quick discussion of this one. Okay? Chalo. All of you focus now. I don't know whatever way you have used to solve this question. I'll give you the best possible way. Now, among the three people, we know that one of them is a truth teller, one is liar, and one is an alternator. Okay. Now, what I do is I always start with an assumption and I'll assume any one of them to be a truth teller. I'll assume any one of them to be a truth teller. So first assumption, I'll assume Krish as the truth teller. So if Krish is the truth teller, so all the three statements of Krish should be true. Now my question to you is, can Krish be a truth teller? Yes or no? Can Krish be a truth teller? Yes or no? Come on, can Krish be a truth teller? Yes or no? Okay, lovely. So most of you are saying that Krish cannot be a truth teller. Yes, this is absolutely correct. Because of the third statement, Amrit, absolutely good. This is the best hint that you can get from this question. Now, if Krish is a truth teller, then all the three statements of Krish will be true. Look at the third statement of Krish. Krish says, I am an alternator. If this statement is true, then Krish has to be an alternator and not the truth teller. Okay, so that means these two things are contradicting each other. These two things are contradicting each other. So Krish cannot be a truth teller. Number one. All right, let's move ahead. Now, the assumption that I took, Krish being a truth teller, is wrong. So I'll move ahead and I'll assume that Adam is a truth teller. So can Adam be a truth teller? Can Adam be a truth teller? Again, no, Adam cannot be a truth teller. Again, because of statement number 3, because Adam is saying that I am a liar. If Adam is a liar, the statement is true. So Adam cannot be a truth teller. So again, a contradiction is there. So the first two persons, Krish or Adam, cannot be a truth teller. So that means Brett has to be a truth teller. Okay, so that means all the three statements of Brett, they have to be true, right? Now, Brett's first statement is, I am not a batsman. So Brett is not a batsman, right? Brett is not a batsman. Second statement of Brett, which is also true, says that Adam is not a batsman. Adam is also not a batsman. So who will be the batsman? Krish has to be a batsman. All right. Krish has to be a batsman. All right. Now, moving on to the third statement of Brett, it says Krish is a liar. The statement has to be true. So all the three statements of Krish will be false. Okay. So the third statement of Brett says that Krish is a liar, which is truth. So Krish will be a liar, and hence all the three statements of Krish will be false. Clear? Let us check if these are false or not. So first statement, I am a bowler. Since Krish is a batsman, I have already derived that I am a bowler. This statement has to be a false. So this is false. So this the assumption is correct. I'm sorry. Let's move on to the second statement. Second statement says that Adam is a batsman. Adam cannot be a batsman. This statement has to be false. So yes, this is a false statement. Clear? Now, The third statement, I am an alternator. Again, this is false because Krish is a liar. A liar. Okay. Now moving on to the next person, Adam. So Adam has to be an alternator. So Adam alternator होगा. That means Adam की first statement false, second true and then false, और vice versa, true, false, true. इस तरीके से होना चाहिए. Right? Am I clear? So let's check any of these statements for Adam. Adam says Brett is an all-rounder. Now Brett is an all-rounder. Brett के बारे में पता नहीं है, बैट्समैन नहीं है ये पता है, but all-rounder है या फिर नहीं ये नहीं पता. So I leave this statement. Second statement, Krish is not the bowler. So Krish is not the bowler. Since Krish is a batsman, this statement is true. So that means the first and the third statement will be false. Okay. अंकित, यू आर इन अ लर्निंग प्रोसेस, ये चीज अंडरस्टैंड करो, ठीक है. सो मैं तो इस क्वेश्चन को लेस देन 1.5 मिनट में कर दूंगा, दोनों क्वेश्चंस को, राइट. बट इफ आई एक्सप्लेन यू इन लेस देन 1.5 मिनट, then most of you will not be able to understand. Okay, so understand that if I will not take time to explain these concepts to you, okay, then you will not be able to understand these things and will not be able to attempt these questions in the examination. Okay, so मैं तो जल्दी कर दूंगा, मेरे को कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगी. प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगी किसको? You understand that. ठीक है, तो कंटिन्यू करते हैं. सो एडम की सेकेंड स्टेटमेंट ट्रू है, सो फर्स्ट और थर्ड स्टेटमेंट दोनों फॉल्स होनी चाहिए, राइट. सो ब्रेट is the all-rounder. First statement, Brett is the all-rounder, which is false. That means Brett has to be the all-rounder. So Brett all-rounder हो गया. And जो बचा remaining person Adam has to be a bowler. All right. So now Krish is a batsman, Adam is a bowler, and Brett is an all-rounder. Also, we got to know that who is liar, alternator, and the truth teller. Right? चलिए, so questions देखते हैं. अंकित, I believe you understand whatever I have said. Okay, चलिए. So question number 13 पूछ रहा है, which statement made by Adam is or are true? Adam की कौन सी statement true है? So Adam is the middle person who is an alternator. So only one statement of Adam is true, and that is the second statement. So Adam की second statement true है. So the correct answer should be option C. Okay. Who among the following is the bowler? So Ritika says Brett is the bowler. Bharat says Brett is the bowler. So check करते हैं bowler कौन है. So bowler is Adam. So among these, एक second, wait. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. छोटी सी mistake कर दी मैंने. यहां पे ये bowler आएगा. Sorry. So मैंने explain सही किया. And this is all-rounder. मैंने explain सही किया. Brett is an all-rounder, so which is false. So Brett cannot be the all-rounder. This is what I said, and I have written all-rounder there. So Brett is the bowler. Fine. So yes, Brett is the bowler. So who among the following is the bowler? So option A will be the correct answer. That is Brett as the bowler. ठीक है? So these are the two questions. So question number 13, option C is correct, and question number 14, option A is correct. Right? Yes, guys, Brett is definitely the bowler. Okay. So that is all for today. The last question. So I'll come back to this. Question number 13, 14. Now this, guys, is a concept of binary logic. And the best method to start these questions is starting by an assumption that I did, and try to go for an assumption of the truth teller. Okay, so try to assume any one of the following as a truth teller, and that will help you in getting the answer in a much faster way. Okay, so these questions are generally asked in the examination. Yes, Shibu. Shibu is asking, is it doable in the examination? So Shibu, such type of questions, if they are a little lengthy, then you will find these questions in a set of 2 or 3 questions. Okay, so spending 2 minutes for 2 or 3 questions, I'll say that it is advisable. Okay, also if you have a proper practice of such questions, then you will be able to solve these questions. Okay, मैंने यहाँ पे start किया था truth teller, assumption of truth teller. Now a person who is saying that I am an alternator, a person who is saying that I am a liar cannot be truth teller. I can save time here, so I can directly say that Brett will be a truth teller. Okay, Brett says I am not a batsman, Adam is not a batsman, so Brett is not batsman, Adam is not batsman, so Krish will be a batsman, and Krish is a liar. So false, false, false. Okay, Krish says I am a bowler, which is false. Krish says Adam is a batsman, which is false because Adam is not a batsman. And Krish says I am an alternator, which is false. So the third person will be an alternator whose second statement, Krish is not a bowler, is true. So other two statements will be false. All right. So if you have a practice of doing these type of questions, then definitely you can finish these questions much faster. Okay, fine. So friends, that's all for today's session. I'll definitely come back to you with many more sessions like this. All right. Also, a very important fact for all of you, starting from today, 30th November up till 9th of December, we will be running a series that is called Last Lap to SNAP and IFT. And you can catch us live on daily basis on the application as well as the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep, 7 o'clock in the evening. Now today I have a session on algebra, okay, at 7 o'clock. So we'll be learning some concepts, some formulas of algebra with some wonderful questions on algebra. Target will be, like in today's session, the level of difficulty will be slightly lower and the target will be SNAP examination. All right, so that is all. Thank you very much. Anybody who wants to join any batch for CAT 2023, we have already launched plenty of batches, and these are the details for a comprehensive program for CAT 2023 on your screen. So friends, okay, sir, will it include GK as well? Nandini, yes. So Nandini, there are plenty of GK sessions that we are already conducting, so you can catch those sessions live. All right. So we'll see you once again in the evening at 7 o'clock. Till then, have a good day. Bye-bye.